Welcome back. Real estate agents can play a vital role in the selling and buying of homes, but home sellers and buyers may ask if they need one. That's today's HomeWise topic, and joining me now is mortgage expert Tyler Osby. Tyler, behind garage door number 1, we are putting this question out there that a lot of people ask: do you need a realtor?
So, hot topic, right? We'll get mail on this.
Yeah.
I think that ultimately the answer is you don't need a realtor.
Sure, that's
right?
the correct answer and the factual answer.
I help people buy homes without realtors sometimes. Why you do want a realtor? Because if you hire a good one, they'll be worth every penny that you would ever pay. I've seen so many things that excellent realtors can help people navigate. Whether the person even knows it's happening or not is the irony, right? Like, I think a lot of people go through a transaction, it's super smooth, but like if they saw all the stuff that happens behind the scenes, their minds would explode, you know? A really great agent will help you navigate that stuff. If you don't have a great agent and they're just really mediocre and they don't add a lot of value, then yeah, maybe you don't. Maybe that's where ChatGPT is a good option.
Yeah,
right?
good point. Yeah. And full disclosure, you're a mortgage lender, right?
Yeah, I'm not
so
a real estate
money
agent.
guy, you're the finance guy, so you're speaking from experience as that mortgage lender who is one of the players in a real estate transaction. You've got realtors, attorneys, abstractors, so really you're just one of many on a whole team of people getting a transaction done. But you do have a lot of experience, 20 plus years, not to age you. All right, behind garage door number 2, and talking about realtors, a lot of people want to know, how much do they cost? Yeah,
well, this is an answer that really the answer is it depends, because it's always negotiable. So my suggestion is to interview whomever you're considering. If you're not blown away with the first option, continue interviewing. The fees may differ from person to person, but what I will tell you is the cost, like being the cheapest, for example, is oftentimes not the identifier of who's the best person to hire for the job. Somebody might be really inexpensive, but like literally if you can't get an answer for 2 weeks on a simple question, was that the right hire, right? So you just got to understand how the money works, and nowadays it's more transparent than it ever has been because of some of the agreements that are in place. I feel like we've done a HomeWise segment on that before.
We sure have, yep.
But who pays? It all depends on how you negotiate it. So just be really clear about who is involved in the transaction, what they're getting paid, and make sure you're comfortable with that, and then determine how you want to approach the negotiations of who's going to pay for those fees. Because if you're a seller, you can pretty much guarantee you're going to pay some of those fees. If you're a buyer, in many cases right now in central Iowa, we're not seeing buyers have to pay for their own representation. A lot of times the seller is still agreeing to do that because that's kind of just like the market making in Des Moines. That's how it works. I was just going to say, that's just how it's been done for a really long time, and mostly is still how it's happening. I just think that people see value in offering an incentive to someone to bring them to the house, and it's still a little bit of a buyer's market right now, so they want to try to incentivize it so they can get people through the house.
Behind garage door number 3, we're talking about why having a realtor isn't just about the price, which we've talked about a little bit already, but in your experience, not all realtors are equal.
No, not at all. Back to if there's an agent versus non-agent, I will tell you, if there's no agents involved, I find myself trying to limp along and do some of the things that a really great realtor would do throughout the process, and I confirm time and time again, I am not good at that stuff. There's a reason that those folks should be involved. But if you work with somebody who's just really not working very hard, it's not a good deal, right? No matter how much money you saved, how much money did it truly cost you by having someone who maybe missed an important inspection item that you wouldn't have known to ask for, those sorts of things. Yeah. And that could be several $1,000 mistakes. And when things go sideways, having someone who has the experience to say this is how this should go, and they help direct you and have that conversation to facilitate it, you're far, far better off. The truth is you don't know that you picked the right person for the job until you really go through some stuff, and you don't know you picked the wrong person for the job until you go through some stuff. Yep. So hire wisely and just know that there's a lot more to it than price.
All right, Tyler, good stuff. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
If you would like to learn more about this topic or check out some of our other HomeWise topics, be sure to visit WHO13.com.